Yeah, so there will be curfew for 2 days. We should stay inside of a shelter, inside of apartment. Many people still stay in the apartment, and you can move around the city only if you have a special permission.
That is Olena Gnes. She lives in Kyiv, and she is staying put. She used to host a travel channel on YouTube, but now her posts are about life under bombardment inside the Ukrainian capital and surviving under a curfew with her 3 children. Olena joins me right now from a shelter in the city. Olena, just describe for me where you are and what these past number of days has been like for you and your family.
Hello, we are inside of the basement of our building. It is already 3 weeks that we stay mostly here. Before every day, almost every day, I was trying to go home with children. I have 3 children, just to take a shower, to cook something, to go to a supermarket to buy some food. But then per night, before darkness, we were always coming back to the basement because here it feels safer. Even though it's not like the real bomb shelter, it's just a basement of the building where we hide at night.
And that's important for, your mind to feel safe. How are you explaining all of this to your children?
I explain what is really happening because it's not possible to hide all of this from them. And I don't want to hide it from them. I want them to understand and to realize and to remember what's happening. So far, I feel that they are strong enough to understand what's going on and, to be okay. Yes, they are strong.
I understand your eldest is 7 years old. She's got to have some tough questions for you.
All the time. They ask many questions.
Like?
The main question that she keeps asking all the time is why Putin is such a bad person and why is he doing this, why he ruins Ukraine. She says, I don't understand what is he going to get if he destroys everything and kills everyone. This is her question that she keeps asking all the time.
Is there a question that makes you particularly emotional when you hear it from your children?
It's about my husband, who is right now, he joins the territorial defense. So we've seen him only twice in these 3 weeks. So they asked me, will Daddy come back? And I say, yes, of course, but I'm not that sure.
I suppose in your heart you have to be sure.
I have to. I try to be sure. I try to believe. I try to hope. Yeah, and so far we are still here. You see, we did not evacuate ourselves, even though we had plenty of possibilities, but we stay here because of this feeling of very strong belief and hope that it will come to the end and Ukraine will win and all the Russians will go home and the world stands with us. We feel a lot of support, but unfortunately this support so far is unfortunately not enough to win the war. Recently we hear a lot about some possible peaceful agreement with Russia, but we will not feel safe until Putin stays the president, until he is not, imprisoned as an international criminal, because he was lying before the war started that he will not attack, that it's just military training. Then he was lying that he will not kill civilian people. So whatever he promises next after this possible peaceful agreement, I will not believe, and I hope nobody will believe, because this is the person who is lying all the time. He keeps lying on Russia right now and everything.
Olena, I can tell you that this latest round of talks between Ukrainian officials and Russian officials are in day 3. There may be some hope in that. But when you talk about hope, where do you find hope in a city that is under curfew, that has the air raid sirens going off, that is being bombed? I just like to understand from one person to another, where do you find that hope?
Here, it's in my heart. It's more coming from my heart than from my mind. So I more can feel it than I can explain it to you.
You know, I understand it because we all have heart, no matter what country we're from around the world. How do you send that message of hope through your words to your husband when you do get a chance to talk to him?
I say that I love him and I believe in him, and he said the same. He tells me that I'm a very cool woman and he's happy to be married with me and to have children with me. And we have some plans for the future. You know, right now, many people, they invite us to their homes. They asked us to be evacuated, to go to a safer place. And I'm telling them that thank you, and I will visit you after the war, after Russians are evacuated from Ukraine and the war stops. I will visit everybody who wants to see me somewhere for the holidays. And we have some plans for big journey after the war. Yes, and like we plan the future, we plan life.
I hope you have every opportunity to live those plans. And I think you are cool and you're inspiring. I wish you the best, Olena. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Olena Gnes, she's a mother of 3 children. Right now she is in Kyiv, Ukraine, in her basement.